Well, hello everybody, and I just thank you for the time for listening to uh, my little thing I'd like to share. It just seemed like a good idea. I've been battling the legal system now for many, many years, and to be quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of jumping through loops with lying lawyers in a Freemason circle court system of no justice and paperwork and stamps and so forth. I've come to the conclusion over the years. I've fought many battles. I've seen much injustice, much injustice. I've been a chaplain in the army. I've been a chaplain. I've visited people in prisons and so forth. I've been involved in possibly 10,000 funerals. I've seen a lot of grief and a lot of sorrow. Past 8 years, I walked away from a multi-million dollar, billion-dollar trust and business and so forth. Airport security, airport, Hamer airport parking, and so forth. After I was tricked by lawyers and my accountant, I have been penniless, I have been homeless, and I was so disgusted my own family was involved. I walked, and I walked, and I walked some more. I walked for a few years, and most of the time with nothing, just a blanket. But the most remarkable thing happened. I was taken in by Aboriginal brothers and sisters who cared for me and looked after me, initiated me, and showed things that shocked my thinking. I could see both sides of the story very, very clearly. So in 2014, they told me I was an Aboriginal. I was an Aboriginal. Well, I had to get my DNA done a couple of years later, but it was confirmed I am. But I'm a white man, and but with black DNA and so forth. But I've fought many battles. I was a peacekeeper at the Bentley Stockade and so forth, and I stood as a gatekeeper on Carter Island, which I was told by Father Ramanjeri, but only to find out it was a puppet. As someone said to me the other day, a token nigger tribe. Now, please don't get upset with that. I did it first. But what it means is basically the government tricks and seduces and bribes elders to come on side with them, and they become sign paperwork and deeds and so forth. And the real Aboriginals who don't want to be bribed or blackmailed or whatever end up with nothing. It's a total. It's repugnant. It's habeas corpus. It's. I have no words for it. I have been on this island, Kangaroo Island. I found out that what I thought was a land title for the Ramanjeri turned out to be a mining title. There is mining going on this island. It's a Freemason sentinel that they claimed in England without even asking or being invited or being welcomed. They just claimed this island and all South Australia. It was theirs under what they call papacy law, priest law in a sense. But it's satanic, it's occultic, it's Freemason, Masonic, and using an imperial act. Well, I have been anointed by King Cassidy Uluru from Uluru, and he did lay hands on me, and he anointed me in an ancient way to make me a priest, a servant priest. So as a priest, as a tribal priest of Ananu, a multi-jewel people of Uluru, I have the jurisdiction, I believe, invested in me to challenge the Freemasons on this island and the Sentinel and the mayor, who's a Freemason. They're all Freemasons. It's the only place where you can basically try and make a police report for being raped by people like Michael Kirby and so forth, and I get arrested because he's the Grand High Maester of Freemasonry within Australia, I would imagine. He was also the judge of the United Nations and also the High Court judge of Australia, and a very hard man to have charged. But anyway, I have made a claim today. I'm taking the island back for the original people. I believe I know who they are, and I hope that they trust me what I'm doing here. It's called due respect, and they showed no due respect, so I've just took it back with mutual respect. And now it's called Noddy Island, which means, Noddy means Black Kings. So it's Black King Island. That's what I'd like to say at the moment, and I'm happy to remove my claim should the original people, who I believe I trust, disagree. Thank you very much. Bye for now.